Advisor to the McCain campaign, who joins me this evening. Douglas, good to see you.
Good to see you, Dave.
Let me follow on this point and this ad that the McCain campaign is running in the context of an international crisis. Let me ask you the question in terms of an economic crisis. You've seen the polls. I don't have to remind you of those. The advantage on taxes and the economy goes to Barack Obama. That's in our poll. So if it comes to a test, what do you point to that shows the voters, the undecided voters, that John McCain has passed and that Obama has not?
I think there are really three key points here. The first is that Barack Obama is thoroughly aligned with the Bush administration and not getting it, that the key to this financial crisis is taking care of the housing market. Keeping people in their homes will help stabilize the real economy, help keep unemployment from going up, keep consumer spending. Stabilizing the housing market will take care of the banking sector. And the idea that you just want to throw the cash at banks is really an incomplete and mistaken policy. I think the second major point is, on the substance, Barack Obama is bad news for the economy. The kinds of things he wants to do, misplaced tax policies that hurt small businesses, trade policies that are protectionist, bad health policies, are all going to hurt jobs. And John McCain is not going to turn this recession into a depression the way Barack Obama is. Third key point is, Barack Obama's got more money. He gave up the pledge for public financing in the general election. He's trying to buy this election by running misleading ads about all this. And the question is, can he get away with it?
Let me ask you the question about tax policy and the debate that's being framed here in the closing days. Explain to me why this pitch about Joe the Plumber and about tax cuts is anything more than a play for non-college educated working class voters in a state like Pennsylvania, which is key on the electoral map for the McCain campaign.
People tried for months, this campaign included, to get Barack Obama to reveal, A, the details about what he really planned to do, and B, what exactly was the philosophy that somehow underpinned it, without success. I mean, you still cannot get the Obama campaign to tell you what's the definition of a small business that gets a differential tax treatment. They refused to actually come clean. Joe the Plumber in Ohio got Barack Obama in a moment of losing his verbal eloquence to actually lay it out, what he believed. And the American people don't like his agenda. That's not a judgment made by this campaign. It's a judgment made by the American people. And all we've done is see it exposed.
You say that they don't like his agenda on taxes, on general handling of the economy. Barack Obama gets the higher ratings. The polls show that uniformly now.
Barack Obama has gotten the higher rating, but this election's not over. If you look at the only poll that called the 2004 election right, Investors Business Daily, this is a two-point race. And we shall see whether Barack Obama, by revealing exactly what he's up to, which is let's spend a lot of money, let's raise taxes to pay for it, and let's not worry about economic growth. Let's not worry about prosperity that's generated by having a job, saving for college, saving for retirement. We'll see if that plays so well.
You know, I was asked by a voter the other day who was not necessarily coming from the other side of the aisle, but who said, look, because I often will say in covering the Bush White House that I can remember well John McCain bucking President Bush and bucking the Republican Party, but yet the facts are also clear. I remember covering John McCain when he did talk about voting with the Bush administration 90% of the time. So how do you reconcile that? In our polling that shows nearly 6 in 10 voters think that McCain would be more of Bush at a time when you're saying that the Bush administration doesn't get it. You're going for separation pretty late in the game.
Well, I mean, the reality is it's not the number of votes, it's what votes matter. At key moments, John McCain has, in fact, done the right thing in standing up to the Bush administration. He's done the right thing at times in standing up to the Republican Party, and he will continue to do that for the American people. That's the key moment. The leadership moments, that's what the ad was about today. Barack Obama has never displayed one moment of leadership when he said to his party or his political backers, no, I won't do that for you because there's an important issue that the American people need for me to deliver on. He's never shown any ability to do that, and without that, he is truly untested and dangerous.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Senior advisor on the economy, Doug Holtz-Eakin. Doug, good to see you. Thank you for being here.